Hello and welcome to tonight's women's soccer match between the visiting University of Tampa Spartans and the Flagler College Saints. University of Tampa, the visiting team, is 4-3-1 coming off of a draw against Palm Beach Atlantic. The Saints 3-1-2 and are coming off of two straight dominant victories against USC Aiken and North Georgia. Last season, the Saints beat the Spartans 2-0. I am student broadcaster Jordan Fauci on the call. Sadie Reese on the computer. What's your name? Or what? Laurel? Yep. Okay. What's your last name? Lexico. I'm sorry, I'm not saying your name on the. I'm not going to mispronounce it. Here are the lineups. First for the visiting Spartans. In net, number 0, Megan Hessel. Back line of defense, number 23, Gabby Desotels. Number 7, Erin McCarthy. Number 4, Sophia Carholm. Number 8, Quinn Knapp. Midfielders, Hannah Kirkpatrick, number 25. Number 15, Brooke Steigerwalt. And number 3, Grace Fowler. Front line of offense will be Steph De La Foucaud. Number 23, Shelp Schrader, and number 22, Maddie McCloney. And now for the Saints, similar lineup on the midfield and the back line of defense. Madison North in goal. Defenders, Shannon Matei, Sarah Carr, Ariana Silva, and Emily Biggs. Midfielders, Chloe Byrne, Mo Arlebo, and Bryn Wexler. Front line, Andrea Fernandez, Elke Fernandez, and Ailey McCaddy getting the start for the Saints. Phoebe Lysons is a little under the weather for the Saints. Saints will be in their home whites. University of Tampa in the black and red. The Saints are coached by Ashley Martin, assisted by Tim Stoltenberg. And for the Spartans, Erin Switalski is in her 7th season. The Saints absolutely blitzed North Georgia in their last matchup, scoring 4 goals in the first half, 2 of which coming in the first 10 or so minutes. I'm talking with assistant coach Tim Stoltenberg prior to the match. He'd love to start out the same way. However, expects that to not happen, as much as they'd love to push the tempo in the first. This will be a much slower pace game he's expecting. Both these teams very good. And both are coming off a quick turnaround. Each have had a match in the last 3 or so days. And for the Spartans, they are missing their leading goal scorer, Catherine Hostage. She did not make the trip with the Spartans. As Elke Fernandez pushes up the wing. Sends a volley in, taken care of by the goalie, Megan Hessel. Spartans working the wing. Be a throw-in for the Spartans. Quinn Knapp throwing in. Clear will be a throw-in again for Knapp. Knapp into Schrader. Now to McClone in the corner. Another throw-in as Emery Biggs defending. Ariana Silva clears. Another throw-in. Andrea Fernandez intercepts the pass. McCaddy now to Wexler. Saints pushing the counterattack. Wexler looking long for Fernandez. Saints pushing now. McCaddy Wide to Fernandez. Fernandez with space shoots just a bit wide. Saints knocking on the door early with the counterattack. It'll be Megan Hessel with the goal kick now for the Spartans. After a bit of a shaky start to the season, Saints having to cancel 2 preseason games, they seem to be rounding into form 2 straight victories, still undefeated in conference play. They have a draw, only 1 loss on the year. A couple of draws, but they have turned around, and now the offense is starting to click, as they have 7 goals in their last 2 matches. Andrea Fernandez with a stellar performance in her return from suspension. 3 goals and an assist against North Georgia in the last match. Be a throw in here for the Spartans. That is Hannah Kirkpatrick throwing in. Searching. Wexler clearing. Looking for McHattie. A great ball for McHattie. McHattie with space. Up to Fernandez. Intercepted. Counterattack now. Silva clearing. Schrader looking wide to McClone. McClone defended by Biggs. Attempts to cross. It will be a goal kick for the Saints. Silva to Biggs. Biggs pressured. Knapp intercepts the pass. It'll be a throw that didn't go out of bounds. Turned over by Fernandez. Schrader from distance. Carr blocks it with their face. Biggs keeps it in. It'll be a corner kick now, as couldn't contain the juggle and keep it in bounds. 40 minutes on the clock. First action of the game. First kick of the game from the corner. It'll be Kirkpatrick, the midfielder, taking the corner kick. Long ball to Schrader. Back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick plays it back to the backline defense. It's Carholm. Carholm with the volley in, looking for Schrader. Counterattack now. Byrne to Fernandez. Fernandez has it stolen. Defended by Carholm. Now Byrne again. Fernandez. Fernandez dribbling. Fancy footwork here. Looking for the long ball. Could not find it. North now. Plays it short to Silva. Back to North. Carr now with space. Carr driving up. Looking for Wexler. Intercepted. Schrader. McElholm now back to Fowler. Fowler plays it to the corner for Carholm. Carholm from the corner. Defended by Emery Biggs. A beautiful slide tackle. Pass was just behind Andrea Fernandez. Will be a throw-in for Knapp and the Spartans. Head coach Ashley Martin telling the Saints, be a bit more cautious with the ball, value the ball a bit more. The Saints have had a few turnovers leading to not real chances yet, but never want to see turnovers. That was a great back heel played in. It will be an offsides, but that was a beautiful back heel played in by Schrader. North to Carr. Arlevo back to Carr. Silva now. Back to North. Saints sitting on it, letting the play develop. Carr now. Looking to McHattie. McHattie with the touch. Now Byrne. Shanamate. Arlebo turns it over. Cleared via throw-in for the Saints. Sarah Carr throwing in from nearly her own corner. Shanamate now throwing in for the Saints. Tay looking up to Fernandez. Fernandez double teamed. It'll be a throw in for the Spartans. Spartans turn it around quickly. Carr defending to Arlebo. Be a throw in now. Saints having trouble getting the ball out of their own half. Be a goal kick now for the Saints. Much slower start as compared to the last match. Saints had just about 2 goals on the board in the first 10 minutes of the match against North Georgia. Both teams scoreless thus far. Silva looking long to Fernandez. Fernandez and Knapp. Knapp heads it out of bounds. Be a throw-in for the Saints. Wexler into Fernandez. Fernandez defended by Knapp. Byrne now midfield. Cut off. Spartans in the midfield. Carl home to Fowler. Fowler. McElhone. Be a throw-in for Knapp. Knapp. Bryn Wexler with a great touch off the head to Fernandez. Fernandez beats her man. Playing a long ball cross the field to Andrea Fernandez, intercepted. Kirkpatrick on the counter. Kirkpatrick in the box now. Crossing to Schrader. Back to Kirkpatrick. Plays it back. Shot taken from deep. Will be just wide. That was Gabby Deshotels with the shot. Neither team with the shot on goal thus far. Madison North plays it into Carr now. Silva. Ooh, 2 Saints to collide. Sarah Carr is going to have to just play this into the corner. McElhone crosses. Madison North comes out and takes the ball. Miscommunication there between Emery Biggs and Ariana Silva. Biggs appears to be hurt. McHattie playing in the midfield now with possession. Looking for Chloe Byrne. Turned over. Cleared. North playing to Wexler. Biggs. Looking long to Fernandez. The Emery Biggs throwing in. Plays it to McHattie. McHattie in the midfield. McHattie playing now, pushing wing. Loses the ball. Right to Wexler, though. Diggs was looking ahead to Fernandez. Fernandez hadn't made the run yet. Fernandez playing to Fernandez. Okay, to Arlevo now. Back to Fernandez. Good ball. Just needed it to be a great ball from Arlevo. It will be a throw-in for the Saints. Saints now have possession of the offensive end. Offsides called on a throw-in. A little confused here. Officiating crew today, headed by Rashawn Clark. It's Referee Appreciation Week here at Saints Field. We appreciate the referees. They make mistakes. They're human. It's Megan Hessel. Hessel with the goal kick. Then to about midfield. North now. Carr now driving up. McHattie. Now to Matei. Matei with the ball. Looking for Elke Fernandez. Defended by the Spartans. Be a throw-in for the Saints. Shannon Matei with the throw-in. Finds McHattie. McHattie playing it back to Matei. Matei looking to cross it in. Couldn't find it. It'll be another throw-in for the Saints. Matei to Wexler now. Wexler in her own corner. Wexler with the heady play, as that was cleared directly into Shannon Matei. Be a throw-in for the Spartans. Wexler was trying to entice the corner kick there from defending Spartan. Didn't quite work out. Heady play from the senior. It's her birthday yesterday. Happy belated birthday to Bryn Wexler. It would be a corner kick for the Saints. Andrea Fernandez taking the corner. Fernandez in the last match against North Georgia scored on a corner kick. Still one of the most impressive things I've ever seen on the soccer pitch. My young broadcasting career. It'll be Fernandez from the corner. Good ball from Fernandez. Header saved by Hessel. I believe that was Sarah Carr with the header. Counterattack brewing now for the Spartans. Knapp with a high ball, looking for Fowler. Finds Fowler. Ball ahead to Schrader. Defended by Silva. Silva clears. Be a throw-in. Saints allowed to set up their defense now. Quinn Knapp throwing in for the Spartans. Into Schrader. Schrader with the volley, it appears. McHattie with the touch. To Elke Fernandez. Fernandez one-on-one, bringing it back. Now it's to McHattie. To Byrne. Byrne taken off her line. No fouls yet called in the match. Arlevo defending. Carl home. Poor touch. Fernandez now. To McHattie. Andrea Fernandez on a run. Pass cut off. Kirkpatrick now plays it to the wing. Be a throw-in now for the Spartans after defensive work of Sarah Carr. Be a corner kick now, as that was played off of Shannon Mateo. Hannah Kirkpatrick will take the corner kick. Kirkpatrick is goalless and assistless on the year. Not the greatest attempt at a corner there, as that sails over the net and out of play. It'll be a goal kick for the Saints. An ambitious attempt from Kirkpatrick. 27 minutes left in the first half. Still all knotted up at nil. Biggs to Fernandez, back to Biggs. Fernandez hits the deck. Biggs playing it up. It'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. Actually, throw-in for the Saints. Biggs was looking for McCaddy, couldn't find her. Desilto now up to McCarthy. Schrader steals. Kirkpatrick trying to play an ambitious ball. Be a throw-in for the Saints. Shannon Matei with space, driving. Matei plays into McCaddy. Back to Matei. Matei crosses, but defended by Desotels. They throw into Fernandez. Arlebo with possession. Back to Byrne. McCaddy. Back to Arlebo. Arlebo with the chip into Andrea Fernandez, just out of her reach. Good ball there from Moa. A good run from Andrea. Saints could not connect on that attempt. The goal kick for Hessel. Short goal kick. They'll sail out just before midfield, as there is a Spartan injured. Non-contact injury. She is being carried off the field now. Hate to see that. An awful scene. That is Grace Fowler going down on a non-contact injury. Substitution now for the visiting Spartans. Emily Ford entering the match for Grace Fowler. Never want to see a non-contact injury. Saints throwing in now. Emily Floyd. Wexler with the header. Kirkpatrick and Arlebo fighting for that ball. Kirkpatrick wins that battle. Physical matchup in the midfield. Be a throw-in for the Saints, as that goal kick was not played. Or the kick from Hassel sailed out of bounds. Shannon Matei throwing in. Bryn Wexler. Arlebo looking for the volley into Fernandez. Wexler now. Wexler takes a shot. An ambitious shot. Hessel with the save. Be a throw-in now for the Spartans, as that ricocheted off the head of Emery Biggs. Quinn Knapp throws it over the back line. It will be a Goal kick for Madison North. North plays it into Carr. Carr with space. Carr looking for Wexler, actually Fernandez. Back to Wexler. Wexler with space, being patient. Plays it to the corner, waiting for Emery Biggs. Played out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. Sean Clark ordering for the throw-in to be retaken as Knapp drifted just a bit too far upfield. Fernandez now. Okay. Intercepted by Knapp. Saints with pressure. Emery Biggs makes a move. Wexler with possession. The foul on Andrea Fernandez. First foul of the match for either side. Quinn Knapp now. Chloe Byrne. Madison North rolls it out to Sarah Carr now. Carr looking for Wexler in the midfield. McElhone now to the mid for Floyd. Andre Fernandez plays it to Arlebo. Arlebo plays it back now to Madison North. 21 minutes left in the first half. Silva to Biggs. Arlebo cleared. Throw in for the Saints. Emery Biggs plays it into McCaddy. Best first touch there from McCaddy. Carr heads it to the midfield. Arlebo. McCaddy now to Wexler. Wexler looking for the volley into either Fernandez. No one's home. Hessel has to come out. Solid crowd here from the Saints faithful. I believe that is men's soccer team. They have a matchup tomorrow at 4 p.m. 2 players down as Byrne and Steigerwald. Elke Fernandez now with space off the turnover. Plays it to Andrea Fernandez. Back heel, back to Elke Fernandez. Fernandez makes a move, shoots, saved by Hessel. Would have been one to add to the highlight reel there had Elke put that one to the back of the net. A beautiful ball played off the back heel by Andrea Fernandez. The Fernandez twins, as they are affectionately known as by their teammates and coaching staff. As Emery Biggs makes a play. Biggs to Andrea Fernandez. Body's hitting the ground. Andrea to Elke. Hessel comes out. Diving stop there right before Elke could make a play on it. Fernandez twins. They're not actually related. Great name. I believe Tim Stoltenberg, assistant coach, is the mastermind behind that name. But both have been absolute class since their arrival. Elke has been fantastic thus far as a freshman. Andrea Fernandez, one of the best players in Division II as a whole in her sophomore campaign. Be a corner kick now for the Saints. Andrea Fernandez taking the corner now. Andrea. Header just a bit high. I believe that was Sarah Carr again. Substitutions here. Goal kick now. Biggs clears. Be a white ball. Silva comes up, playing it to Fernandez. Elke now looking for the long ball to Andrea. Andrea takes the shot, scores! What a shot from Andrea Fernandez, assisted by Elke Fernandez. That is her 4th goal in 2 games for Andrea Fernandez. She earned her 2nd Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week award this last week, as that will be the Saints' first goal of the match. 1-0 they lead against the Spartans. That is Andrea Fernandez's 6th goal of the season. That is Elke's first assist of the season. Saints lead 1-0. 16:44 left on the clock. Couple of substitutions here that just catching up on. Loan Siratrosky in, along with Jalissa Richardson. The Fernandez twins, a dynamite duo, as Rashawn Clark is going to come over and have a word with Erin Switalski. No real idea about what they're talking about. We can all speculate up in the booth. Not going to. I believe this situation will be handled amicably. Continue to converse. Appears they're done. Play will resume now. Wexler to Biggs. McKessel comes out of the net, a dangerous play, but she plays a good ball up to Schrader. Schrader didn't have anyone left over there to play it up to. Now Shannon Matei with space. Matei speeding up the sideline. Matei going end to end nearly there. She loses it. Be a throw-in for the Saints. Moar Lebo taking the throw-in. Plays to Matei in the corner. Going to have a substitution, though. Saints are trying to play with pace. Wexler's going to exit. Michaela Lambert enters the match. Normal substitution for the Saints. Saints throw in. Turned it over. Counterattack now. A dangerous counterattack, as that is the Spartan player appeared to lose the ball Played back in. Matei comes out. Makes a play. Carl Holm. Andrea Fernandez with space now on the counterattack. She has Elke Fernandez far side wing on a run. She's going to look to her. Low pass intercepted by Dezelholm. Or Desotels. Lone Citrosky trying to play a cheeky header over Emery Biggs. Couldn't quite find him. Moar Lebo. That's McHattie. McHattie to Andrea Fernandez. Lebo. Biggs. Be a throw-in for the Spartans. Saints lead 1-0. 14 minutes left on the clock. Desotels throws it in. Returned to sender by Shannon Matei. Knapp now, defended by Andrea Fernandez. Ariana Silva with a good play. Be a throw-in for the Saints. 13:23 left on the clock. Biggs looking for Arlebo. Kirkpatrick with space. Kirkpatrick looking to play it to the middle. Citrosky. Strager shoots right off of the head of Sarah Carr. Carr with the heady play. Andrea Fernandez with space now. Looking ahead to Elke Fernandez. Hassel has to come out and make the play. Arlebo forcing the turnover from Floyd. Fernandez to Fernandez. Defended by Carlholm. Desotel now. Pass intercepted by Matei. Substitution coming. Jess Leach entering the match for the Saints. The sophomore from Reading, England, across the pond, comes in for McHattie. Be a throw in for the Saints. 11 minutes left in the first half. Fernandez. Defended by Desotels. Foul called on Elke. Kick coming from McCarthy now. Foul called now on the Spartans. There'll be a free chance for the Saints from over midfield. Ariana Silva. Looking long to Jess Leach. Leach defended by Knapp. The throw-in for the Saints. Emery Biggs taking the throw-in. Looking for Leach. Gets it to Leach. Leach has it stolen. Jalissa now. Byrne. Arlebo. Lambert. Looking to go back into the midfield. Back to Biggs. To Leach. Handball. It'll be Knapp for the Spartans. Knapp looking long. Over the head of Floyd. Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick with pace. The Jalissa in the corner. Jalissa could not play that. It'll be a throw-in for the Saints as that pass sails out of bounds. Big surveying the field. Throws it in looking for Leach. Leach is ran over by Knapp. Knapp to Floyd. Don't know if that was a shot attempted by De La Fourcade. Don't know where that pass would have been headed. Not the greatest strike, as we're gonna have some substitution here on both sides. Okay, Fernandez coming off for the Saints. She has an assist already. At least Rennie enters for her. Kirkpatrick. Stolen by Arlebo. Played back to McCarthy. McCarthy with space. Pushes up. Spartans in the wing. Dropped off. Looking for Knapp as they play to the corner now. Saints clear. Andrea Fernandez looking back to Jess Leach. Hassel. Jackie Morris, who just came on. Arlebo with the tackle. Byrne. Up to Leach. Andrea Fernandez slows the pace down, looking for the Spartans now. Visibility's not great up in the press box. Back on defense now for the Spartans. Knapp, near side. Defended by Fernandez. Emery Biggs up the wing. Turns it over. Arlebo now. Sarah Carr. Looking for Fernandez. Leach plays the header. Lambert. Foul called. That was Jackie Morris drawing the foul. Kirkpatrick splits two. Ambitious cross. Bit too much heat on that, as that was De La Fourcade on the run. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Saints lead 1-0 on the goal from Andrea Fernandez. Silva plays it up to Leach. Leach one-on-one. Plays it back to Andrea Fernandez. Fernandez plays it to the mid. Lambert. Arlebo. Now to Andrea Fernandez. Fernandez one-on-one. Makes a move. Volley looking for Jess Leach. Bit too much pace. Tassel punts. Throw in for the Saints now, as the Spartans couldn't handle the pass. Arlebo looking for Elise Rennie. Spartans now. McCarthy pressured. Rennie with good pressure. Throw in for the Saints. Be Shannon Matei with the throw in right to Arlebo. Arlebo with space. Crosses it in. It's a bit too far up, or a bit too behind Andrea Fernandez. Knapp in the corner. Looking to clear. That'll sail out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Saints right around midfield. Emery Biggs with the throw in. 2 minutes 48 left on the clock in the first. Throw in to Andrea Fernandez. Lamberts wins the ball. Lamberts looking for Rennie. Cleared by the Spartans. Counterattack. Quelled by the Saints. Will be a throw in now for the Spartans. Substitution as the late throw-in came right off of a Spartan's head. The candidate for SportsCenter's not top 10 right there. This will be a throw-in for the Spartans. Cleared by the Saints. McCarthy plays it right to Arlebo. Arlebo can't handle it. Elise Rennie with good job jostling for the ball. Carr plays it up to Andrea Fernandez. Fernandez with a little chip looking for Elise Rennie. A clear handball. Saints will have a free kick from just about 35 yards out. Be a long one for Andrea Fernandez. However, can never really count out the Saints' star striker. .58 seconds left on the clock now. Two-woman wall. Be a long one for Fernandez. Fernandez looking for the net, saved by Hessel. Rebound controlled as well. 39 seconds left. Punt from Hessel. Foul called on the Saints. Emery Biggs apparently. Knapp. 20 seconds left. Knapp with a poor touch there, wasting the opportunity to be a goal kick for the Saints. But the Saints are content to just take this into the half, up 1-0, off of the goal from Andrea Fernandez, assisted by Elke Fernandez. Student broadcaster Jordan Fauch will be back About 15 or so minutes with the second half of action here. Saints lead 1-0. every single time I do that. That's just from Jersey Shore. Jim Lawn or Jim Tan. Yeah. You know how Jersey Shore friends is? Anti-Italian discrimination. All I know about you now is you have a cheese statue, your mom has a cheese statue, and you discriminate against the Italians. Anti-Italian discrimination. I'm mute. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm mute. Ugh. And we are back now. Saints lead 1-0 on the Andrea Fernandez goal, her 6th of the season. Elke Fernandez gets her first assist of the season on an absolutely beautiful ball. Sadie, do we have a replay of that goal? Okay. Yeah. Okay. There will be no replay of the goal. Just checked with our producer, Sadie Reese. Drop the ball as always. Sadie's the best in the biz that we got here at Flagler, so it'll be Spartans ball to start off the second half. Front line for the Saints, Elke Fernandez, Andrea Fernandez, and Jess Leach remains in the match for McHattie. Midfield will be Wexler, Arlebo, and Byrne. Back on the fence, same as always, as be a foul on the Spartans. Andrea Fernandez slow to get up, but she gets up. Helped up by a Spartan. Good to see some sportsmanship. It will be Ariana Silva playing the back to Madison North. North to Sarah Carr. Carr with space. Carr driving. Carr playing long to Rennie. Or Leach, my mistake. Wexler hits the ground. Kirkpatrick hits the ground. No fouls called. Rashawn Clark's crew has been lax with the whistle, letting the girls play through a lot. Do enjoy seeing some physical football action here on the pitch. Be a throw-in for the Spartans. Spartans playing with pace. Throw it right into the Saints. Andrea Fernandez looking long to Elke Fernandez. Elke with the header. Go to the goalkeeper, Hessel. Hessel punting. Arlebo wins the header. Wins the volley. Spartans playing it up now. Saints showing pressure. Throw in for the Spartans now. Des Hotels throws in. Matei plays it up to Leach. Leach back to Elke. Elke looking for Andrea. Defended. Arlebo. To Shannon. Well, that was Emery. Elke Fernandez being double-teamed, loses possession. Kirkpatrick now in the midfield. Kirkpatrick defended by Elke. Kirkpatrick will just play it out. It will be a goal kick for the Saints. The Spartans still without their leading goal scorer, Catherine Hostage. Andrea Fernandez hits the deck. Will be a counterattack now for the Spartans. Cross, defended, shot, wide. That was Sidney Dennis, the freshman from Lithia, Florida. Carr now with possession for the Saints. Carr with space. Carr plays it to Wexler. Wexler plays it to Matei. Matei looking in for Leach. Go right to Hessel. Emery Biggs defending. Throwing for the Saints. That was Matty Meckholm playing it out. Our label. Biggs with a physical play. Silva coming out, making a nice contribution for the Saints. Clear deflects off a Spartan's head. Spartans now push on the counterattack. Biggs hits the ground. Spartans driving. Cross in from the wing. North comes out and controls the ball. Carr now. Our label. Silva up to Arlebo, back to Carr now. 40 minutes left in the second. Wexler with a good pass to Matei. Matei looking for Andrea Fernandez. Elke volleys to Andrea. Andrea in the corner. Volleys looking for Jess Leach. Hassel comes out and makes the save. Wexler looking for Fernandez. Fernandez defended by Desotels. Matei intercepted. Counterattack now. North comes out of the net. Controls the ball. Saints looking to regroup here. Andrea looking for Arlebo. Arlebo up to Leach. Leach has it taken. Desotels. Spartans pushing. McClomb. Great slide tackle from Emery Biggs. Crossed. Cleared. Corner kick. Spartans. Stephanie De La Fourcade taking the corner. De La Fourcade with 3 assists on the year. Sends a long corner over the net, out of play. Goal kick now for the Saints. Jackie Morris entering the match for Kirkpatrick. Carr. Morris now with possession. Morris defended by Byrne. Wexler from behind steals. Looks to clear. Spartans now. Ball played in the corner. It will be a corner kick now for the Spartans. As Fernandez defended the cross. That is De La Fourcade taking the corner kick. Good ball. Clears over the net. It'll be a goal kick for the Saints. Corner nearly hit off the back post. As now Carr plays it up to Bezotels. Matei. Fernandez. Back to Matei. Nutmegs Matei. Turned over. Bezotels. Matei. Fernandez. Out of play. Throw in for the Spartans. Bezotels now. Game's starting to get a bit more physical here as Spartan hits the ground. Played back to Hessel. Carlholm plays to the wing. Pass sails out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Saints. Ariana Silva. Silva plays it to the middle to Fernandez. Fernandez makes a beautiful move. Looking for Andrea Fernandez. She had a lot of space to drive up. Lebo playing to Andrea Fernandez, who hits the ground after some contact. If she gets to her feet, it'll be a free kick for the Saints. Ariana Silva will take the chance. About 15 or so yards over midfield. Silva. Cleared by the Spartans. Cleared again. Jackie Morris with the handball, Saints ball, at midfield. Played into Matei. To Fernandez. Back to Shannon Matei. Matei in the corner. Defended by... Double team now. Back to Elkie Fernandez. Fernandez volleys in. Burn. Jackie Morris now. Plays it back to Deshotels. Cleared by Hessel. Right to Shannon Matei. Back into Leach. Over the head of Leach. Hessel picks it up. .32 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 Saints. Be a throw-in now for the Spartans. Saints thin up front. As we've seen a lot of playing time for Jess Leach. No Liz Hall today. Josephine Nielsen, a bit under the weather, could come in if needed. However, the coaching staff would like to keep her out. Jess Leach now. Leach plays the midfield. To Elke Fernandez. Fernandez defended by Des Hotels. Stolen by Des Hotels. Arlebo comes in. Jackie Morris now with space. Plays it to the wing. As Shannon Matei makes a beautiful play and gets fouled by Jackie Morris. Sarah Kah taking the free kick for the Saints. Up to Chloe Byrne. Kah looking for Leach. Spartans pushing up. They'll Forcade. Spartans in the corner. Poor attempt at a cross. Be an easy goal kick now for the Saints. Substitution here. Leach exits. McHattie re-enters. Front line for the Saints will be Andrea Fernandez, Elke Fernandez, Ailey McHattie. Midfield of Wexler, Arlebo, and Byrne. Back on defense, Shannon Matei, Sarah Kah, Ariana Silva, and Emery Biggs. Fernandez. Looking ahead for Elke Fernandez. An ambitious pass at that. Chloe Byrne with some great defense, just taking the ball from the Spartans. Elke Fernandez plays it to Bryn Wexler. Counterattack De La Forcade. Cleared by Carr, right to Des Hotels. De La Forcade. Back to Des Hotels. Played along the back line of defense now for the Spartans. Arlebo with a steal. Interception there. Carr home. Throw in for the Saints. Saints have been very ambitious with their passing thus far today. Byrne turns. Plays to Biggs. Back to Silva. Silva walking it up. Biggs. Biggs walking it up. Takes to the sideline with space. Throw in for the Spartans. Byrne to Fernandez. Fernandez throw in for the Spartans. Arlebo. Wexler. Turned over. Turned over again. It'll be a throw-in now for the Saints. 27 minutes left in the second half. Saints lead 1-0 on the goal from Andrea Fernandez. McHattie loses it. Spartans in the midfield now. Played up to De La Forcade. De La Forcade can't contain the touch. Matei with space. Counterattack for the Saints. Matei looking for McHattie. McHattie can't win the foot race with Carlholm. Counterattack now. It's Jackie Morris, defended by Sarah Carr. Carr wins the foot race. A whole lot of bodies hitting the ground. Carr crosses. Saints were caught out of position there, but not a great pass from Morris. Spartans now. Saints defense set up. De La Fourcade. Morris looking for the cross, for a shot. Carr stifles that attempt. Andrea Fernandez playing it to Elke Fernandez. Can Fernandez beat the ball to the sideline? She cannot. It will be a throw-in for the Spartans. De La Fourcade. Schrader. Looking for McElholm. Andrea Fernandez in the midfield. Byrne to Arlebo. Arlebo and some miscommunication between the Saints midfielders. Turnover. Poor pass from the Spartans backline. Turnover for the Saints. Silva. Now to North. Carr. To North. Carr nearly turns it over. Bryn Wexler ends up with possession. Wexler pushing the pace to Arlebo. To Fernandez. To Fernandez. Fernandez patient. Makes a move. Cannot beat to the win her way to the position. It's called for a foul for a push. Substitution as Brooke Steigerwald exits the match. Hannah Kirkpatrick re-enters. Strader, defended by 3 Saints. Saints win. Wexler. Wexler patient. Be a throw-in for the Saints, or for the Spartans, my mistake. Deshotels with the throw-in. Substitution as Deshotels exits. Emily Floyd entering, along with Phoebe Conquest. Or Mimi Conquest, my mistake. Saints clear, it'll be a throw-in. This is Conquest. Looking for Strader. Andrea Fernandez clears. Ailey McHattie trying to beat out 2 Spartans. Spartans clear, but clear to empty space occupied now by Elke Fernandez. Fernandez plays to Fernandez. Fernandez to Byrne, looking back to Fernandez. Arlebo comes up with the ball. Plays it to Elke Fernandez. Fernandez takes a little chip, looking for Andrea Fernandez. Be a goal kick now. Andrea. Looking for McHattie. Citrowski taking the free kick. Matei plays it back to Madison North. North plays a high ball. Saints let it bounce. Spartans clear. Saints swarm. Bryn Wexler takes a fall as she has the ball stolen. Played ahead. Shot, goal, scored by Meckholm. All knotted up 1-1 now as Madison North came out. Attempt to make a play. She gets beat. Spartans find their way behind the Saints defense on the counterattack, and now we're all evened up 1-1. Madison Mackley home, the 5'1" senior from Lutz, Florida, a transfer from Florida Atlantic University. Aaron McCarthy with the assist. It's McElholm's second goal of the season. Andrea Fernandez with possession, plays to Arlebo. Arlebo looking for McHattie, not enough pace on the pass to find her. Spartans clear. Saints firing right back in. Elke Fernandez takes a fall. Spartans clear. Spartans push on the counterattack. Have second thoughts. Pass stolen. Counterattack now as the Saints look to push on the counterattack. The throw-in now for the Saints as Wexler makes a cheeky play from her knees to force the turnover for the Spartans. Andrea Fernandez. Carr. Wexler with foretouch. Schrader plays to the wing now. Spartans cross. North comes out. Makes the catch. 20 minutes left on the clock. 1-1. Substitutions coming. North looks to play to Fernandez in the corner. Out of play. Substitutions coming as Quinn Knapp re-enters the match. Carr clears. Another throw-in for the Spartans. Wexler to Andrea Fernandez. Fernandez patient. Fernandez appears to be injured, cramping up. Could explain the errant pass. Andrea down on the ground. While they tend to the Saints star striker. I'd like to thank a few of our corporate sponsors. Applebee's, eating good in the neighborhood. Academy Bus, we know the way. 80 Davis Construction. Builders, developers, and contractors. The Bailey Group. No matter where you want to go, we'll help you get there. Ameris Bank. Savings for the expected or unexpected. Atlantic Dodge. Proud supporter of Flagler Athletics. Birchall & Company. Find your home today. Carmelo's, delivering old world quality. Carrabba's, so close you can taste it. South State Bank, welcome to banking forward. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Pizzali's Chianti Room, for the true Italian food connoisseur. Assistant coach Tim Stoltenberg comes out to check on Andrea. Andrea walking off the field in her own, under her own power. Still grabbing at her chest, stomach area. Could just be a cramp. Appears to just be a cramp. Michaela Lambert will enter for Fernandez. It'll be Spartan throw-in from just about midfield. In the 70th minute of play, all tied up at 1. Arlebo looking for Lambert. Arlebo. Lambert. Lambert plays it back to Silva. North looking long. Throw in for the Spartans. Far side midfield. Lambert looking for Elke Fernandez. Back to the back line for the Spartans. Ariana Silva with the deflection, causing a turnover. Elke Fernandez. Both teams struggling to cross midfield without a turnover. Long pass. Schrader with a long shot wide, an ambitious strike from the Spartans forward. She exits the match almost immediately. Perhaps she knew that was coming. Was looking for what could very well be her final touch of the match. 18 minutes remaining. Brooke Steigerwald entering for Schrader. Delfocade. Cross. No one's home. Spartans still with possession. Near side wing. Cross. Defended by Byrne. Saints looking to clear. Steigerwald. Dribbling to the corner. Retains possession. Cross. Delforcade couldn't control the pass. Saints clear. Carlholm. Blocked by Fernandez. McCarthy now. Plays it along the back line. Knapp. McCarthy. Looking for Delforcade. Wexler can't play the header. Steigerwald. Madison North now. Carr. To Matei. Matei runs by a defender. Matei with space. McKay driving. Plays it to McHattie in the corner. McHattie for Lambert. Lambert fakes the shot. Has it stolen. Throw in for the Saints. 16 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Jess Leach entering the match. Bryn Wexler will come off. Front line will be Lambert, McHattie, Leach, and Fernandez. Lambert, I imagine, playing more of the midfielder role here. Throw in for Leach. Leach in the corner. Leach looking to cross. It'll be a corner for the Saints. 15 minutes left on the clock. Jess Leach will take the corner. Andrea Fernandez usually taking the corners for the Saints. She's off the pitch. So it will be Jess Leach. Leach with a low ball. Strike just high from Shannon Matei. No, that is Michaela Lambert. Throw in for the Saints. After that clear attempt, heads out of bounds for the Spartans. Saints play it back to North. North to the midfield for Byrne. Biggs has it stolen. Byrne clears. Spartans throwing it in. Silva. Leach. Carr. Looking for Lambert. Or McHattie. McHattie tried the back heel. Couldn't get it. Del Forcade. Volleys. Spartans in the box. Have it stolen. Great defensive work from the Saints. Dangerous opportunity for the Spartans. What a great volley from Del Forcade. Or De La Forcade. Fernandez set to re-enter for the Saints. Offside will be called. As that was Emily Floyd getting a bit of a head start on her run. Substitution upcoming for the Saints. Sarah Carr. Looking long. Some strategic play there for the Saints as McHattie will exit. Carr played that almost in a place where Spartans had to clear it out. Now Fernandez re-enters, rested now. Appears she is okay. Penalty called, or flag. My mistake. A lot of football this weekend for. A lot of football watched this weekend. American football. The penalty. A foul called. Still confused here. Up in the broadcast booth. Student broadcaster Jordan Fauci on the call, by the way, as Nat plays that in. Spartans cross, or actually it was more of a shot, saved by North. Silva. Byrne. Ahead to Leach. Jess Leach plays it back to the mid. To LK Fernandez. Fernandez with an ambitious shot. Very high. De La Forcade exits. Byrne. Hessel comes out of the net. "11 minutes left on the clock. Hessel. Alex Stiegelfest into the match. Throw in for the Spartans. Throw in for the Saints. Emery Biggs goes down to the ground. Cramping, it appears. Saints a little thin in terms of substitutions. Biggs limping. Mo Arlebo looking for the through pass to Jess Leach. Cleared. Throw in for the Spartans. Substitutions coming. Strider back in. Sophie Strader. .5'8" senior from Lithia, Florida, a product of Newsome High School. Throw in for the Saints now. Emery Biggs. For Leach in the midfield. Emery. Arlebo looking for the drop-off. Turns it over. Counterattack for the Spartans. Knapp with space. Volley's in. Madison North will come out of the net. Control. Saints pushing up. North still with possession. North has quite a leg on her. She punts this well over midfield. McCarthy clears. Great touch from Emery Biggs. Spartans thought that was a throw-in. Was not. The defender just picked up the ball. She's called the ball. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left. Tied up at 1. Saints have yet to score in the second half after the goal from Andrea Fernandez in the first. Be a free kick for the Saints. Ariana Silva is going to take this. Good strike. Hessel is going to make the catch. Hessel punted. Silva with the shoulder to Elke Fernandez. Plays to Andrea Fernandez. Andrea looking for the back heel to Jess Leach. Could not find her. Kirkpatrick. Ball played up. Spartans pushing. Spartans with space. Crossed. Behind. Shot over the net. Goal kick for the Saints. That was Jackie Morris with the shot. Madison North to Elke Fernandez. Jess Leach with space. Leach looking for Andrea Fernandez. Pass cut off. Played to space. Elke Fernandez looking to be the first to the ball. She is. Controls possession. Looking for Mo Arlebo. Biggs to Elke. Elke plays ahead. Defended by McCarthy. Spartans now pushing on the counter. Silva throw in for the Spartans. Substitution coming. Jess Leach exits for the Saints. Ailey McHattie enters. Brooke Steigerwalt exits. Sydney Dennis entering. Six minutes left in the match. Throw in for the Spartans. Spartans on the wing, defended by 2. Throw in for the Spartans. Saints clear. I believe that was Arlebo. Turnover. Saints push on the counterattack. Andrea Fernandez to Elke Fernandez. To Andrea Fernandez. Fernandez with an ambitious shot. Just off the top crossbar. Rebound out. Oh, there's a foul. No foul called. A
Something has to be called here. And it will be a foul. Penalty kick coming. Rashawn Clark makes the right call after some time. 5 minutes remaining. It will be a penalty kick for the Saints. Andrea Fernandez. 5 minutes remaining in the second half. All knotted up at 1. Fernandez with the goal already today. Looking for his 7th of the season here. Fernandez shoots, scores! Saints lead! Andrea Fernandez, her 2nd goal of the match. She has been absolutely on fire. The Saints lead 2-1. Her 7th goal of the season. Substitutions coming as the Saints take a lead late in this match. Maddie Poole entering the match for the Saints. LK Fernandez exiting. Saints with a very defensive line as they'll play with 5 back now. Throw-in for the Spartans. Knapp. Matei forcing the turnover. Knapp again. Poole comes out. Fernandez clears. Tim Stoltenberg with the great reflexes, saving some innocent bystanders. He sticks up a mid to stop that. Now throwing in. Matei to Fernandez. Fernandez clearing up to McHattie. Fernandez still down. Byrne, foul called. Spartan's still down. Time will be called. Rashawn Clark going to have a talk. Bailey McHattie. The card is awarded. Kirkpatrick will exit. Jackie Morris will enter for her. 4 minutes remaining. Knapp taking the free kick from just over half, or just over midfield. First card awarded for this in this game. Knapp. Good volley. Ball nearly finds its way to the back of the net. That ricocheted off of a couple different players. Just over the top of them. It'll be a goal kick for the Saints. 3:45 left in this. Saints lead 2-1. Late game heroics thus far from the Saints. That was a poor kick from Madison North. However, the Saints are able to clear it to midfield. Spartans now pushing on the counter. Biggs clears. Ailey McHattie now pressuring Hassel. Plays it to space. Andrea Fernandez pressuring. Shannon Matei pressuring now. Forces a throw in. 3:15 remaining. Knapp will throw in for the Spartans. Matei. Back to Knapp. Knapp playing it in. Delaforcade. Some fancy volleying here. North comes out of the net, makes the play as Strider takes a dive. .240 left. Madison North dribbling, allowing the Saints to move upfield. She'll send this deep. Maddie Poole plays to Mo Arlebo. Some great touch there to Andrea Fernandez. Fernandez with space. Pushes up. It's a dangerous place to just let Andrea Fernandez take a free shot. Was looking for the cross. Arlebo with a great tackle, forcing a turnover, clears it to space. Be a throw-in for the Spartans. A minute 55 left on the clock. Spartans in desperation mode here. Saints playing with 5 back. Shannon Matei comes out. It'll be a throw-in for the Saints. Back on defense. Shannon Matei. Maddie Poole. Sarah Carr. Andrea Fernandez with possession. Fernandez hits the ground. Fernandez still down. Clock is stopped. Shannon Matei having a conversation with Rashawn Clark. Minute 24 left on the clock. Will be a throw-in for the Spartans. McCarthy. Carlhelm. Looking long. The Della Forcade. Biggs clears. Throw in for the Spartans. Minute left on the clock. Carlholm throws it in. Off the back of the Saints. Throw in. Spartans. Saints clear. McCarthy looking for the long ball. Arlebo with a clutch tackle. Clears. This is going to kill a lot of time as Hassel's going to have to come out and play this up to Knapp. 37 seconds left. Knapp looking long. Arlebo with space. 25 seconds left. Arlebo trying to kill time here. Will just boot it out of play. Be a throw-in now with 20 seconds left. And Knapp throwing in. 15 left. Back to McCarthy. McCarthy has to look long now. 10 seconds remaining. Up to Strider. Strider takes a deep shot way over the net. The Saints will win this on a huge goal from Andrea Fernandez, her second of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be a Saints win. 2 goals for Andrea Fernandez. She now has 8 on the season. Goals for the lone goal for the Spartans, scored by Madison McElhone. Spartans now fall to 4-4-1. Saints 4-1-2 on the year, remain undefeated at home. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in as always. Student broadcaster Jordan Fauci here on every Flagler home game, it appears. Thank you for tuning in. Have a fantastic rest of your night. We're good to go.